Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In tonight's video I thought I will record the process of me doing my makeup for the double role play that is already up. I will link it somewhere here on the icon, and yeah, I thought maybe it would be interesting as well as relaxing to see me do my makeup for that. I have a vision in my head, but I hope I can execute it well. I have my hair braided and pulled back because I'm going to use a wig, as you probably have seen. Yeah, I'm super excited to see how I'm doing with this role play. I never did really a role play, and it's mostly because I don't have a background for it. I think role plays for me are super relaxing, but I like it when everything fits together. Like, for me personally, if I would do one, and I think with this background it is pretty okay for like a devil scene because it's just dark gray. But yeah, I just used a face cream to prepare everything. But yeah, I don't have a green screen, and I don't have something to put a green screen on. I don't have a background for a green screen or anything like this. This is just my closet where I hang this up so that I have a flat surface. And yeah, let's start. I'm not going to do any heavy makeup like foundation or something, but I will use the Liquid Camouflage Catrice Cosmetics High Coverage Concealer. It's almost empty, but it's a lighter shade. And I'm just going to use it under my eyes, on my chin, around my nose. And I'm going to try to make myself look a little bit more pale than I already am. I don't know how long this video is going to be, or if I will even cut something from it, because I think it is super relaxing to watch something like this. Here we go. And I'm going to use this pale color to set my face and try to get rid of my blushy cheeks. Last year, when Halloween was still a thing that you could celebrate, actually last year I was not a devil. Last year I went with, I don't know, did I celebrate Halloween last year? I don't know. I do like Halloween, but where I live it is not really celebrated. And yeah, so there are not a lot of parties or anything like that. So I usually celebrated it with friends or went to one of the few parties there is. And I think 2 years before I went actually as a devil. And I'm going to try to replicate that exact makeup, or kind of this makeup. And that's why I'm going to use a lot of red actually. Okay, and I don't have a red eyeshadow, so I'm using just a lipstick, and that may sound odd to you, but I think you can use everything for every purpose. I don't think that makeup belongs to a certain face part. As long as you like your look, I think it's fine. So, and especially like with Halloween makeup, I think you're always trying to make everything work, and I don't want to buy stuff that I'm using one time a year. So I'm not doing that. And I mean, with the red lipstick, I mean, it stains a bit my eyes maybe, but that's not too bad. And I just want to have a red undertone when I'm coloring with black and everything. So, and it also, I mean, I will clean it up later, but right now it doesn't have to be perfect, because right now I'm just orientate what I want to do. So here we go. Now it's red. And now we're going to use a black. This one is pretty broken, but it is intensely black, so this is really nice. Oh, it's the Naked Urban Decay Basics, and this was a lipstick from NYX. It was the number 20. And I mean, also, like, I don't think that the devil, if there would be one to exist, would actually be super clean and everything. Like, I don't think that if you mess up your makeup for Halloween or something like that, that there is any shame in that, because I don't think that these creatures that we're trying to replicate would actually care. If that makes any sense to you. So, and I'm just trying to make my eyes as black as possible, but only like the outer part, because I want the inner part to be bright red, because I have really dark eyes, like a dark brown, and I think that it will look very cool. I thought about using contacts, but they're so expensive. So, and I never wore contacts, so I didn't know if I would like it or if I could handle it. So I thought I'd just try to make my face work as it is. And I mean, I'm super happy that I'm doing this, because this year there won't be a Halloween party because of the situation we're all living right now in. So this is my little Halloween party. just for myself. Some Halloween. That looks pretty even, to be honest. I'm surprised by myself. And it has this red undertone already in it. But of course, we're going to intensify the black. I have another black shadow, and I'm going to use this one. I'm trying to stamp it on to make sure because stamping a product on gives you always more pigment and color. And for this one I use the BH Cosmetics Essential Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palettes. And yeah, we're going to intensify the black. I don't want it to look smoking out. I want it to be super dark. And I think I will even bring this a bit further up. Just like this. My mirror is broken and it's just stressing me out because it's always going downwards and I need it to look what I'm doing. Okay, this looks quite good. Now I'm going to try to make the lid as red as possible. And I'm using first this Essence lipstick in the color 14. I think I have to clean it up first, to be honest, because there's too much black. I want more red. So I'm going over the black with some concealer so that the black is not that pigmented anymore and that I can use a red color over it very vibrantly. That works very well, to be honest. Okay. Now I'm going to set it with a bit powder. Just with this white color here. Just a bit. Okay. So now let's start with the red again and hopefully we can achieve a really vibrant red. Okay, first layer. I don't know why, but the left side works so much better than the right. Okay, now we're going to use this darker shade and do the same thing. Just putting it on. Okay, now the last color, and this one is very intense, so hopefully this will push. Yes, this is nice. This works very well. So okay. This looks really, really nice. Okay. And now we're going to do it under the eyes, red and black as well. And it doesn't have to be perfect underneath because we're going to blend it out with a lot of black. So I think if you're only doing eyes and nothing else, and you're not like dressing up, it always looks a bit ridiculous in the beginning. Or at least that's my opinion. Okay. It looks very dark. But that's the whole point, like, that's what I wanted. Okay. So, and now I've done a little bit of color here because I want to let drip down like blood, like tears. And hopefully this will look cool with it, but if it doesn't, I'm just going to use concealer and make it disappear. But yeah, let's do the tears. It's so difficult for me to do something like this. I'm not that talented when it comes to drawing and stuff. So painting on my face is even more difficult than on paper. So yeah. And a small one just like this. Okay, this is basically what I imagined. So just that it looks like tears and fire at the same time, if that makes sense, because like the devil is supposed to live in hell. So that's what I thought would kind of look cool, maybe. And like a bit creepy, because if you seen my roleplay, it's supposed to be a bad devil that is reading you horror stories to make you suffer in hell. So it needs to look spooky. And if you really look for really spooky and nice Halloween makeup, probably Alicia Marie on YouTube is really creative with that stuff. She's a German YouTuber. And then there is Glam and Gore. I don't know, she's probably very popular on YouTube. I think she has a lot of subscribers, so probably you already know her. But she does SFX makeup, as well, so yeah, they would be like a proper channel to get spooky makeup. Okay, nice. So, you're supposed to actually do a little bit of blue in your red to make it more like blood, but I don't have a blue, so I'm just going to use some darker colors to make it more muddy, and a bit of highlight to make the tears shine more. So I'm using probably like this coppery color just to try to make it a bit more muddy, the blood, and also a bit more shiny as it, so that it appears like it's still flowing. But I don't know about that stuff, so please don't use this for please don't use this for actually trying to do makeup relating Halloween. This is solely for ASMR purposes. I mean, okay, if you really like my makeup, but I think there are a lot of people out there who can do such a good job with something like this. Okay, but I think I won't get it any better than this. Now we're going to do a flipped cross on my forehead, and I'm just going to use this and mark it like this, and then the other red, I'm just going to use some black and deepen it up, because I actually wanted it to look like that there is still the lines from a knife, but that is not working. Okay, let's use some black to outline this cross. Okay, so now I'm going to blend it a bit. Oh, this is too light. Okay, so I think this is a bit better now. Okay, and of course we're going to do the lips in red as well. Okay. These are a bit brighter than the rest of the red. So, okay. Now I have to do my lashes. And we're also going to try to contour a bit with a black shade, just slightly. Oh, that was too much. But I mean, it's dirty down there. Okay, and let me get dressed real quick, and then you can see the finished look. This is the finished look, and I think it looks quite cool, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of my makeup, and if you like it for the devil, and if you already watched the devil roleplay. And if you didn't, as I said, I link it somewhere on the icon. And